Hi guys, today we're going to talk about introduction to communication. Now, before we dwell into broadcasting, before we dwell into TV and radio, so we have to step back and review the key concepts of communication and its relation to media and broadcasting. So first, let's identify the difference between communication and communications. With one letter, the letter S, the meaning actually changes a lot. Communications is a system for transmitting information. Think telephone, TV, fiber optics. Basically, communications is technology. Now, for us, we deal with communication. Communication involves individuals exchanging messages. Communication is human, it's people. Communication is connection, it's soulful. What we do every single day. So the difference is communication art students deal with communication. Electronic and broadcast engineers deal with communications. Now, let's find the difference between interpersonal and mass communication. Interpersonal communication is the exchange between two or more persons in close proximity using conversations and gestures. Communication between two people, or the exchange of messages between individuals through which needs, perceptions, and values are shared and by which mutual meanings and expectations are developed. To put it simply, interpersonal communication is face to face. It's interaction between another human being and it's done in one location. So, but of course, the meaning has now evolved because of the advent of the internet. There are some instances that you can do interpersonal communication even with the mediation of computers and the internet. Mass communication. Mass communication is a major source of information and entertainment. The process by which a complex organization, with the aid of one or more machines, produces and transmits public messages that are directed at a large, heterogeneous, and scattered audience. Communication to large audiences, which is mediated by electronic or print media. So it's basically communicating with a number of people whom to which is large and heterogeneous, meaning it can be composed of several facets or it can be composed of several groups of people, and the intention of mass communication is relaying information or entertainment to a large number of audience. Now, mass media is a channel of mass communication. When you talk about mass media, what you're saying or what you're dealing with are the channels that you can utilize to reach that large and heterogeneous audience. Sociologically speaking, in modern times, the community has been replaced by a mass, a set of autonomous and disconnected individuals with little sense of community. The mass media then is that media that we call radio, television, newspapers, and etc. Mass media are targeted at the mass rather than a specific group of people. Now, when you say traditional media, you're talking about television, radio, newspapers, newsletters, tax press, and other print publications. Now we have community media. Community media is a form of media that is created and controlled by a community, either a geographic community or a community of identity or interest. Community media is separate from commercial media, state-run media, or public broadcasting. Basically, it's the community that enables this flow of communication, again with the purpose of relaying information and sometimes entertainment. And lastly, we have social media. Social media are the platforms that enable the interactive web by engaging users to participate in comment on, and create content as a means of communicating with their social graph and other users and, of course, the public. Social media has the following characteristics. It encompasses wide variety of content, formats, including text, videos, photographs, audios, PDFs, PowerPoints, even memes, and other innovations that can be created as content. Now, social media is actually a game changer because one can utilize all the traditional media through social media. It also enables the users to communicate interpersonally. And that ends my short lecture on the introduction to communication. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.